In today's video, I'm talking about wire fraud in a real estate transaction. I'm going to tell you a little story about a crazy thing that happened to a client of ours, hopefully give you some advice that will help you avoid ever becoming a victim of wire fraud. Stay tuned. All right, Matt, the mortgage guy, residential mortgage broker, powered by you mortgage, licensed in 48 states, greatmortgagebroker.com if you want to connect with me and my team. Today, I've got a little story for you. If you've been involved in a real estate transaction, you've probably heard about wire fraud. You've probably heard warnings from the title company, that's the third party that kind of holds the money in a real estate transaction, saying, beware of wire fraud. Make sure that you double check with the title company the wire instructions so that you don't go to your bank and wire money to a bad guy, right? Get that all the time. I hear that from title agents. I hear it from real estate agents. This one hit close to home. It was a client of ours that did everything right. And here's the thing to listen to is criminals are better than they've ever been. And they're going to continue to get smarter and find creative ways to dupe people out of their money. This one's got a good ending, so stay tuned. But it was really sideways just a few weeks ago. So when you open up escrow and you're in contract to buy a house, the title company usually is going to accept your earnest money deposit. It's just a few $1,000s you put up front. And then when you get close to the end of the transaction, you wire in the remaining cash to close funds to the title company. Title company settles with the seller, but they're the ones in between the buyer and the seller that handles the money part of it. Well, when you're wiring huge sums of money, tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, that is a big juicy steak for criminals. They find ways to hack emails. They find ways to figure out how to send a message to you that looks really official, but isn't, to wire them the money instead. So what can you do on your side to make sure that you're not a victim of wire fraud? Well, when you open up escrow, and that's basically your agent submits an offer, you get it accepted. All right, we're opening escrow at Chicago Title Company. You're going to wire or deliver a cashier's check in some cases, your earnest money deposit, let's call it $5,000, to Chicago Title within the first 72 hours of being in contract. You will get an email from that title company with the title company's information and who you can contact to verify. And as a buyer, you want to call and say, hey, Natalie, it's Matt. I'm in contract to buy 123 Main Street. Just wanted to verify that the email I'm looking at is the correct information to wire my funds over to you guys over there at Chicago Title. They will read that wire instruction back to you and you'll say, okay, that's good. What you want to make sure is that you can talk to your lender, you can talk to your real estate agent. This email I got, like, it's the right person, right? Verify that Natalie works at that Chicago title office. Like this is maybe, being super proactive. Then when it comes to wiring your money at the end, it is always, and I repeat, always the same wire instructions. It will never, ever change. This is where criminals probably just take advantage of the fact that people don't know that. People don't know that it can't change. If they get an email that looks really official, it's got the same names, it's got the same logos, they can change one letter in each email address so it looks like it's coming from all the same parties of the email they hacked into. New wire instructions, a new phone number to call, and a new name. And that's what happened to our clients. They got an email, looked really official. Here's the wire instructions for your final wire, and here's where to send it. looked at it. They did the right thing, which was pick up the phone and call to verify. The only problem was the people they called and verified with were the criminals. They sounded official. Yep. Read them back the number. It matched, and off went $50,000. So make sure that the wire instructions you get at the beginning match the ones that are there at the end. Verify with your lender or your real estate agent that the information and the names of the people match what they have on their file. That's something that you can do and avoid this happening to you. The happy ending in this story is that our clients were able to not only close their real estate transaction with gift funds, but also recover the wire. The bank was able to stop payment and retract the wire and refund it back to the client. It's not always going to happen, right? Like I've heard some very sad stories where money is wired and it's gone. And that's that. So please don't let that be you, especially in the case of these large sums of money. Our buyers didn't really do anything incorrect. They got duped by a very smart criminal. Luckily, they got their funds back. They still closed on their home. Everybody is happy. But beware, wire fraud is out there. Bad guys exist. I don't like them. You don't like them, but it is what it is. Again, if you want to get in touch with me and my team anywhere in the US to get yourself pre-approved, go out and buy a house, greatmortgagebroker.com. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped. Bye-bye.